forward. The oh yes, the empowerment. There are allegations that they're not actually up to that number.
You see,
are they up to that number? 40,000.
They are up to that number.
What is the spread, and how would you break it down?
We had 20,000 initial, which completed 2 years. Afterward, we moved to 20,000. Those people that were saying they are not up to that, let them try 2,000. If you say we are not up to 20,000, the federal government and the World Bank came here, and several other states came here to copy the OES model. If you see that security has improved here, it's because we have tried to constructively engage our youth. And where are these OES now? Some of them are in the civil service, some of them are engaged now. By next week, about 30 of them are going to Germany to be trained in modern practices of agriculture. Presently, as I'm speaking, 31 of them are on training in Germany in mechatronics training. So we are trying to invest in the people of the state of Osun, and that is the only strategy that I know has worked here. Not the strategy of Omo Ilu Foundation, whereby people were being surreptitiously induced to be able to vote. Even openly, on the queue yesterday, people were going there to spend money. Even when people are talking about neutrality of security operative, it is not true. On the eve of the election, when our mobilizers at the world level were going to give money to our agents, by law, Section 45 of the Electoral Act allow every party to have agents, to give money for our agents, which is their entitlement as agent of the party. Some of them were arrested. 3 councillors were arrested at the roundabout in Okefia in Osogbo, and they were detained until after the election. Meanwhile, right on the queue, some people were giving 5,000, 2,000, 3,000 on behalf of PDP and distributing rights on the queue. None of them was arrested.
Well, these are allegations. These are your words against
voters inducement is a clear offence under the Electoral Act. So we cannot, with respect, shy away from irregularities of the opposition in the election just because we won the election, because we want democracy to be well entrenched.
Well, it doesn't make your party come cleaner than the opposition. Your party was also alleged to have taken part in some other untoward activity.
I'm not aware of
these are some of the allegations, but you know this is your word against
it is, but that's what's happened. You know, somebody from Ogun State, they call him Buruji Kashamu. Somebody said that he's a fugitive somewhere, I don't know. They came here to be distributing forms that wants to do empowerment for our people. He did not come and do empowerment to our people before election has come. And we know that today, just early this morning by 6 a.m., seeing that their plan to truncate democracy has failed. He has left back to probably another trend.
Let me, we are moving into a new season. Your candidate, Rauf Aregbesola, has gotten the mandate of the people for another 4 years. What confidence should the people of Osun State have in him that now we've given him the mandate? We've seen people in the past, after they get a second shot at it, they relax in there. Is your candidate going to relax this time?
It cannot be. You see, if you go back, and I will send possibly to you, Shehu, by email, the speech that was made by Rauf Aregbesola when he was sworn in on February 27, he said, we have resumed back our journey to greatness. Our intervention in governance, it is not because of personal aggrandizement. We have a vision, which vision, we always say it in our anthem, to be hope for the black race. When you go everywhere in the world, the place where you see the black people are always the slum of the world. We want to put a society whereby the black race will be proud that there are some set of people have come here to make difference in governance. With the party resources that we have here, you can go around, you see the intervention we are able to make. And one of the areas, you said that we should absorb presidency. Since July last year, they have reduced allocation to the state in the federation just because of anticipation of this election and 2015 election. To date, more than 14 billion of what was due to Osun State had not been paid on that account. But despite that scarce resources, despite the challenges of governance, go around, we have made transformation. And even when the election was still on, as I'm speaking tomorrow, work is still going on. We have a blueprint, and I will tell you some of them. We want to make our capital to be the hub of commerce in the Western region, and we have set in that part. Secondly, too, we have what we call urban renewal program to dualize the core of the city centers of our urban conurbations in the state of Osun. Fortunately, we have gotten support of UN Habitat in this regard. That is another key project that we have to do in the second term. And when it comes to our transformation in the education, it is not yet done. Mr. Governor promised to build 100 schools. In the first phase, we have built 42. We are going to complete it by the grace of God. So the development of the state of Osun cannot be a matter and subject of whether we got re-elected or we didn't get, the election.
Bashir, there was a statement which came from the presidency today. It was actually forwarded by the media advisor to the president, Dr. Ruben Abati, saying that the president has come forward to say he's going to work with Governor Aregbesola to help the people of Osun State. How would your party and your candidate receive that?
We will take it with a piece of salt, with due respect to the office of the presidency. This is a presidency that has reduced allocation to the state by 40% without any reason. There was no war.
Your party, your state was not isolated.
So the question is that it doesn't have to be with.
And it was not targeted at your state.
It was targeted at Ekiti and Ondo election. Secondly, too, where we also take this.
But these are not founded, Bashir.
Where we also take
these allegations are not founded. These are speculations, Bashir.
You can call it speculation. We know that it is well funded. What has happened to the resources in Nigeria? That's the question you should ask. Then, secondly, too, I'm a Yoruba man. The Yorubas have an adage, and to if you want to give me a garment, I will look at your own. Let the president do what is needed to be done to develop Nigeria. Let him tackle energy problem. Let him tackle issue of insecurity.
So you're not accepting the offer of
because the offer is just to dance to the gallery. As at until this morning, our state and our government was under siege by the presidency. So they have come out, good PR. We have accepted. Congratulations. We are going to help the people of Osun. The people of Osun have decided. Let the presidency do what is obliged to do by the constitution that it swore to uphold. And by section 14, subsection 2, paragraph C of the Nigerian constitution, security and welfare of the people of Nigeria is the primary purpose of governance, irrespective of which party any governor belongs to, irrespective of the creed of anybody. All of us who swore to uphold the constitution must make the security and welfare of our people to be paramount purpose. It should not be a largesse that should be dashed out, because you like somebody or you don't like anybody. In fact, in the oath that I swore and the president also swore, we are supposed to dispense our duty without fear or favor, affection or ill will. That is what we expect, and nothing less from the presidency. We don't want any preferential treatment.
Thank you,
Let
Bashir.
him discharge his duty to all Nigerians.
Thank you,
without
Bashir,
fear
for
or
coming.
favor, affection or ill will. Thank you, Shehu.
Thank you, Bashir, for coming on Politics Today. Bashir Ajibola, Commissioner for Regional Integration and Special Duties in Osun State. Well, that's been it on the program today, and I hope that you've had a nice time being with us on the program. Till next time, my name is Shehu Okimale, and on behalf of the team, join us next time. Bye for now.